Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the month of May 2020. We'll be checking your current, recent, past, near future energies with some advice and outcome cards. And remember guys, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't, please get a personal reading if you would like. The information for that is in the description box. Otherwise, check your other placements. And if it doesn't resonate, please don't try to make it stick, okay? Sometimes these are general, so sometimes messages are for a certain group of people, and that's okay. So let's see what's going on with you in the month of May, Libra. Ooh. Wow. A lot of fire to start with. The High Priestess, that's very good. The Queen of Cups reverse, okay. So I'm getting Libra right now. So you are kind of like detaching from your passions, like from your sexual passion, desire, energy. You're detaching from it for some reason, and you're taking a step back to take a to look at the bigger picture, kind of, and you're waiting on something. You want something real, and I think that you're just taking a step back to work on yourself here. It's funny, like all signs I've done, I have had at least one card or some energy of like having to work on yourself. And I think it's because you could easily be dealing with a fire sign, let me just say that. But I'm seeing that there's some information that you found on the internet that's caused you to withdraw when it comes to your passions. I'm seeing that you found out some information that made you want to back off. Your current energy is the Page of Swords in reverse, so that's basically, finding something out, finding some sort of like information that has like, because Page of Swords is a very curious, new ideas type of energy, and in reverse is like, well, the opposite of that. So it's like I'm guessing that you found out something that you were looking. I don't know why I'm getting this message that you found out something, and that's caused you to withdraw, take a step back. Okay. I'm also getting a very single energy. I'm not getting someone in a relationship here. Uh, but please keep watching. Maybe we'll find something out in the a little more, once we get in there, because I'm gonna clarify these cards now. So why is the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands here? Let's see. The Lovers card. You could have been dealing with a Gemini. Okay, so Nine of Swords in reverse. So I'm seeing that basically what happened is that there was some sort of karmic relationship, some sort of commitment that ended. I'm getting like disappointed in love energy, and that is why you're taking what you want. What you want and what you desire is like the Lovers card. You want your soulmate, you want your other half. You're kind of tired of like having to look for the right person and having to go through all these failed relationships and stuff, and like that's why you're kind of withdrawing passion wise. There could have been like, distrust. There could have been in the past, you might have gone through a lot when it comes to relationships, and you really want like something real in your life when it comes to love, but you're not really getting it, and that's kind of like getting on your nerves. But you're not like getting annoyed by it. You're taking a step back to take a look at the bigger picture, and you know that the right thing will come in, and this is like a waiting energy, waiting for something that is the Lovers worthy. And I also see the Nine of Swords in reverse, which means like letting go of that, anxious, feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold type of energy, letting go of the past trauma, the past pain. So you might be like working on healing, the things that have happened in the past. You might be like letting go of that. It could have been maybe something that you saw online that inspired you, because I don't know. Page of Swords, just I'm like, it gives you a very online type of energy. Social media card is the Page of Swords basically. um but I'm seeing that you're just like not really putting yourself out there when it comes to passions. You just want something real. You want a real emotional connection, and you're taking a step back to take a look at what you have been doing wrong and what you really want in a person, because the Nine of Swords in reverse is letting go of the burden, like letting go of the past burdens, the past sorrows. You're like cleansing yourself from your past so you can go renew yourself and then walk into the dating life again, basically. And then we've got the Emperor card in your current energy, which is a very good card because that means someone who's responsible, someone who's supportive, someone who knows what they want, an authority figure as well. Um, it's like very like feeling in control of your life, and working on yourself, knowing what you want, um, waiting on the right thing. And I think that was your past energy, right? Letting go of all that. And then let's see why the Page of Swords is here, right? um the letting go, that's already happened, you've already done that, so that is your past. But I also get that you still desire that proper relationship, but it's just like not coming in, that annoys you. Yeah, Page of Swords is justified and clarified by the Five of Swords, which means like not willing to put in that effort anymore. I think maybe it just got too tiring for you. That's why you're taking a step back to take a look at things. Yep, the Emperor card is with Six of Wands, which means you are feeling very, um, what do you say, confident, and you feel like you might be getting a lot of public recognition right now. Maybe you're spending a lot of time with like good friends who hype you up, and they always like build your confidence up. They always tell you, I see a lot of support around you, because you see there's people cheering, that's public recognition, that's like, people cheering this person on. And I think that really drives you to be this authority figure. You feel like in control, and you feel like you are single, but you're also feeling very good about it. You feel like that this is your chance to work on yourself and get in touch with yourself, so next time you won't have to go through this, basically. And that's good. People, like, I see a lot of support, like I see a good support system, because I don't think you are willing to put in that effort anymore into looking for a relationship. You're just withdrawing, you're kind of like just not focusing on anymore, and that's a very good thing. Because when we stop like being attached to a certain outcome, that is when we bring down resistance and be open for something real to actually come towards it. Because when you're desperately looking for something, uh and you can't find it anywhere, but as soon as you stop looking for it, that's it, that there you find it. And you're like, what, where have you been? Like, where was this thing when I really needed it? Like, sometimes my crystals, they just disappear when I need them, and then I forget about them, and then they come back. Like, I'll find them in a random place. But let's see. And your future looks really good right now. You're in a very confident, very like, you a lot of self-worth is what I'm getting. You feel very recognized. You might even like have a lot of people, or you might be in the public eye all the time. And then the High Priestess is like getting in touch with your intuition, kind of keeping to yourself. She's like High Priestess is very intuitive, very empathic. She knows what she wants. Sorry guys, excuse the water noise here. um but it's a very good card. So basically that's like your near future in the month of May, I mean. You're getting in touch with your intuition. I think you might even be like doing something to raise your vibration. And then I've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, which means um, Queen of Cups is like someone full of love and ready to offer love. But I think you're enjoying your like single life, and you're like not wanting to do that anymore. And you see Page of Swords again in reverse. Wow, okay, so that's like back to back Page of Swords, you guys. So, okay, then I have to say it. I was reading it with the Emperor before and with the Five of Swords, but now I'm gonna say it. So, Page of Swords basically in reverse is basically all talk, no action kind of thing. And I think you're taking a step back. Maybe you are saying that you're taking a step back from the relationship and all that, and you're not actually doing the work that you need to do. Because the Page of Swords in reverse is like saying things but not actually doing them, and but it is also self-expression at the same time. So that's why I say you are getting in touch with yourself, and you're very confident. And I think, okay, I'm getting a story here. I'm getting that there's someone that you're like, okay, so Libra, you go around saying, yeah, I'm done with this whole relationship thing. I'm going to stop looking for my soulmate right now. I'm just going to take some time off to be single and work on myself so I can heal the past traumas. And then you are saying that you're like expressing yourself in a manner where you come off as someone who's working on themselves, but you're actually not really doing any work. And that's why you have the Five of Swords, because this is someone who doesn't really do any work. He's just like in the background, and he's picking up the swords, acting like he's working, but he's not actually working. He's not actually fighting the battle. But and then like people are recognizing you for it, and your friends and everybody's like hyping you up for it, and they're saying, yeah, go ahead, do it, be single, do find your worth, work on like something real, it's okay. Like, you have a lot of support and a lot of public recognition, and I think that's fueling you, but like your confidence, that's fueling your confidence. But at the same time, if you're not really doing any work and actually just saying things, at some point that will catch on to you when you get into another relationship that is not actually a soulmate relationship. People will know that you actually didn't do any work. And just in life in general, if you're saying like, I get someone who's saying they're doing all of this, but they're not actually doing any of the self work that they need to do. And then the high priestess is like, someone who's secretive, someone empathic, someone who's intuitive, is raising their vibration. But at the same time, I think this is what you need to be doing, and you're not actually doing it. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is also like an emotionally withdrawn card. So that's why with high priestess, that would be someone who's secretive, someone who is keeping secrets, not telling the whole story. And let's clarify the Queen of Cups. And that's with Temperance in reverse. Yep, out of balance. This reading just turned around. So it's like you're withholding your passion, you're, saying that you're taking a step back, and it's like you're saying you're doing you're taking the time off of like the whole dating thing to work on yourself, but you're not actually doing any work. And it doesn't have to be relationship related, it could just be you saying, but the Lover's card is here, so this is like love related. But if it's not, like, take it as it resonates. It could just be saying that you're doing this and that, and kind of like bragging about all that you are doing on your own by being single. You could be like newly out of a relationship, and you're really like feeling confident and in power and in control of your life now that you don't have to worry about another person so much. And you're saying all of this, but you're not actually doing it. Like, you're not actually doing the work that you need to be doing, is what I'm getting. And that is going to, near future, like, that is going to take you out of balance. That is going to make you feel unbalanced, especially when it comes to your emotions and logic. That might leave you a little like fumbled within yourself. So I would say my personal advice would be from this reading, intuitively, well, not intuitively, this is personal advice. It would be to actually do the work. Write down what you need to do right now, like what areas you need to work on, because I do see that there are past burdens that you need to release. And you might even be using all this confidence as a distraction to actually let go of that. You're not actually doing the work that you need to do, is what I'm getting. And I think that's your advice. Like, you need to do the work. Don't just say you're doing something when you're not actually doing it, because it will come out. Okay, the Ten of Swords just fell out, and that is your advice card. So, ooh, I see a spider. Okay, they've got the Ten of Swords. Yep. If you keep talking and not do anything, this might just end up like in hurt, in a lot of pain. This is something you need to put an end to, is what I'm getting. This type of behavior is something you need to put an end to, and accept that you need to work on yourself right now. Okay, I'm gonna grab another advice card. That's the Three of Cups. Yeah, so that's reunion, celebration card. Like, go out, go hang out with your friends. Well, we are all in quarantine right now, so social distancing, don't do that. But this is like, you can talk to them on video call and stuff, right? So it's like spending time with your friends, celebrating life, and that's good. Celebrate your life. And I think you are single after a long time of being in something, and that's why you are in this energy. But I think you need to start doing the self work. I think you're delaying it for too long. I'm going to grab another card here. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so you need to release the past. And to do that, you really need to start actually seriously working on your healing. You need to really work on the negative patterns that you might have, the negative mindsets that you might have. You need to start working on all of that now. Okay, now we're gonna get into your advice cards and see what we have for you, Libra. So I'm basically just getting someone who was in a lot of relationships or was in a long term relationship for a long time, and it's like someone newly single, and that like being newly single, like finally after being like committed for so long, and like they're feeling very confident and in control, they can do the things they couldn't do when they were in that relationship, when they were like, tied down. But don't get carried away with your freedom, is what I'm getting. Like, enjoy it, celebrate with your friends, have fun, get in touch with yourself. Use this time to get in touch with yourself. And I feel like you're telling people that you're doing that, but you're not actually doing that. Happiness that you buy with money is very temporary and not real. Okay, basically, what that card means, a lot of people get confused by that card, is that you might be online shopping a lot, so I would say maybe take a step back from shopping too much. Because, see, the things that we buy with money, we get bored of them at some point and then want something better, right? So, unless it is something that truly makes you happy, buy it, of course. I'm not going to tell you not to shop, but in the month of May, you might want to be mindful of shopping too much, impulsive buying, apologize. Interesting. Stop acting like a victim and show everyone how strong you truly are. So, yeah, I think you need to get in touch with yourself. I think you really need to tap into that, you know, amazing, like your best self, your higher self type of energy. I think you need to connect with your higher self here. Now, let's see what affirmation we have for you. Something to be mindful of in the month of May for Libra. Magic. I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time, and though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with, holy crap, that's unbelievable. So, yeah, I think you need to believe in yourself. And honestly, if you're feeling a little disappointed with your love life right now, okay, because I did start by saying that, um, if you are feeling like you want something really long term and you're tired of chasing and always looking for it, my advice would be to just take a step back and believe that it will manifest when the time is right. Believe in miracles. You don't always have to be like chasing something down, because when we're chasing something, it's running away in the other direction. We're creating resistance. So sometimes by not chasing anything, we're actually allowing the other thing to actually turn around and come towards it. So that's what I have for you, Libra. If this resonates, please like and subscribe. Um, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.